So it begins. This is more Shady trial. Last time we played, chat, somebody, Kaguya was the victim. Wagasaki Hime was the Plesiosaurus. The Black Organization was building roller coasters for the enjoyment of children. And something else happened. I don't really remember the finer details, but I'm sure everything that happened last part is going to be very important to remember for this part, because that has always been the case for this game. Haha, get it? Case for this game. I'm on the case part. Okay. Anyway, I don't think this is the right one. Oh no, it is. Okay. It was. Alright. Chat, ready? Right, this game had controller support, huh? I don't remember doing... Okay, well, I have the controller in my hand now. I don't remember using the controller last time I played this. Okay. Unknown, 9:40 a.m. against Tokyo Courthouse Defendant Lobby. So in the end, we still don't know who today's prosecutor is going to be. That's another thing, chat. That's another thing. We don't know the prosecutor. I completely forgot about that. Alice is still missing. I wonder who we're going to lose next. Well, we at least know there'll be no match for Kaguya. Not when it comes to facing me in a dance battle. The courtroom's really just for dancing now, huh? But according to the rumors I've been hearing, today's prosecutor is supposed to be just as skilled as Kaguya. Oh, I had no idea such a dancer was still hiding here against Tokyo. Could you imagine if I go in that courtroom and it's actually just like Edgeworth or some shit like that? Hey, Patchy. Ah, Remy! The lady of the courtroom has arrived. The mistress. She's here. I see you took your time as always, Remy. I wish I could have been with you for the detective part, Patchy. That wouldn't do, Remy. Your canon background says you can't handle sunlight. Fan work's taught to preserve canon backgrounds. We stopped doing that the moment you started dancing. More importantly, mistress, don't forget to give her what you brought. All right, here's live 2D Sakuya. Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. I brought just what you asked for, Patchy. Huh? Did you ask them to fabricate evidence again, Patchy? Wow, you really just said that? I'd never do something like that. So what did you bring, mistress? Should I let that one roll? Okay, here's the gift you wanted. This is one of my favorite characters in this game. This is the mistress. Mitsuo's autograph, a rather valuable autograph from a famous poet, such thought-provoking words. At last, it's mine! It's an autograph from Mitsuo, the famous Japanese poet and calligrapher from the 20th century. That's the pause button. Yeah, why not? I'm trying to figure out my controls. R button. There we go. Mitsuo, a direct attack on my privates. My consciousness is slipping away. Okay. Oh, yes, the wire, the bow gun. Yes. The mistress of the STM and Patchy's close friend sides with her no matter what and assists her in a variety of ways. The elegant chief maid of the STM will stop time and forge any evidence needed if her mistress so desires. Okay. That's R button. Okay. Yeah, it's the autograph you've always wanted. The only place you see them pop up nowadays is on those little flip calendars. This thing was tough to get, you know. Most of the difficulty fell on me, however. What are you doing, Sakuya? Why were you up there like that? So, I got a question, Patchy. Is that autograph going to somehow help at today's trial? Huh? No, why? Calls him Mitsuo to obscure the real poet's name, but since nobody overseas knows about him, I often make it accurate to his real name. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that is. Then why'd you go out of your way to have her bring it? Think, Mei-ling. The trial is today. This day is as stressful and fateful as they come. If someone about to face such a day asked you to get them something, you'd never be able to say no. So you just wanted it for yourself. Well, I knew as much from the beginning. You're so smart, Patchy. Oh yeah, you. Is she really going to make for a good attorney in there? What could have possibly given you that idea? Now, defendant. I understand that you're feeling tense with your trial coming up. So don't worry, I'll find it in the kindness of my heart to forgive you. I think I might commit a second murder. Wait, Notori, I really understand how you feel, but wait! Geez, you just don't get how incredible Patchy is. She's got a win streak going. She has a 100% win rate. I'd hardly call 2 trials a win streak, but you're still correct, mistress. Are you saying what happened at those trials counts as winning? I want to taste defeat! So I looked through the records and saw that someone goes missing after every trial. I think the condition for that happening is whether you're a reasonable person or not. You just tried to kill Patchy, so you should be safe, Notori. So the trial part is a dimension of even more insanity than the detective part, huh? And then she spoke Japanese. I don't know what that says, though. I cannot speak Japanese. I have nothing at all to do with this murder, though. I have to hurry up and get home so I can keep working on the leisure resort. Cook. Don't worry, for I am your attorney. I, Gensokyo's only defense attorney and the girl of knowledge and shade and curse and dancing, will say that line for the first time in a long time. Yay, Patchy! What's going on? No matter what the truth is, or what troubles await me, I will set you up to be the culprit. Huh? What? What are you talking about? Defense attorney? This is her default state of being. Good grief. This is my 3rd trial, but the details surrounding the crime and the identity of the prosecutor are still a mystery. Maybe I spend too much time not investigating the incident during the negative part. But I won't apologize for it. Surely players will be able to overcome the struggles that lie ahead. After all, this game is designed This game is designed to let you win by picking every option until you find the right one. So we're going to win this trial today, too. We'll definitely win as long as there are no critical bugs. Please don't let there be any critical bugs. Let's go then onward to the final trial at last. This trial to survive that shall take place beneath the shade. In other words, Shady trial! This is the 3rd time, and the appeal of doing this has begun to wear off. And here, this game's subtitle will be revealed. Come on, play Dojin. Unknown, 10 a.m., Gensokyo Courthouse Courtroom number 1. Oh, what are they booing? Now then, we shall commence the deliberation of Kawashiro Nitori, who is being tried as a suspect in the murder of Horai-san Kaguya. Are the prosecution and defense both ready? I don't know what to say. That I don't know. Okay. All right, let's move on. Mokele Rider Patchy. Right. Okay. What? Why is there a Mokele Membe in the courtroom? Wait, that sounds familiar. I've heard that name before. What is that? What is that? What are you doing, mistress? That's my mistress for you. The theme of this trial is dinosaurs, so we can't go forgetting the Mokele. I'm gonna eat you. This won't do. I cannot allow a dinosaur to stand behind the defense's stand. Unless you're Saurus Man, this court orders you to leave. Now Saurus Man's coming up here. Oh, fine. Go wait up in the spectator seats like always, Remy. Bats that cannot fly are no more than rats. I'm back, Sakuya. It only lasted a moment, but your bit had an incredible impact. It was well worth stitching the onesie for you. I mean, I had no idea how to react. That shit came up and I just... I don't know, maybe I'm used to it. Rawr! Phew, my goodness! Anyway, what are we doing for the prosecution side this time around? I'm not seeing anyone standing there. Who's going to act as prosecutor, I wonder? There shouldn't be any prosecutors left in Gensokyo. Maybe someone random was dragged here again. Oh shit. What? Who's there? You sure seem awful carefree considering I'm the prosecutor of this trial. Who are you? Show your true colors, Dragon Fang! This is normally where I'd say I wouldn't reveal my identity unless you finished me off with a flying dragon fist. But I'll make an exception this time. It'd be a hassle doing this trial like this anyway. Who the heck are you? You're telling me even the judge doesn't know. What if it's just Kaguya? A prosecutor just as skilled as Kaguya. The answer's obvious. It's Horai-san Kaguya herself, of course. Guya! Okay, let's go through this step by step. So first off, the victim in this case, Horai-san Kaguya. And the acting prosecutor for this case is Horai-san Kaguya. Well, Kaguya is immortal after all. That explains the just as skilled part. I've always wanted to see what it's like prosecuting a trial for my own murder. What's going on? The dead victim's here as the prosecutor. Isn't the whole trial gonna be over if she testifies? Who cares? Let's talk about Xenogears. Bart gets so much attention it makes you feel sorry for Rico, huh? But, you know, Rico does have Aerodosian. Okay. Thanks, Peanut Gallery. Alright, we've met both our Xenogears quota and our adult humor quota. Thank you, Judge. So I see, Annen's case was unprecedented, yes. But this trial is shaping up to become an even more grandiose farce than last time, It's alright, mistress. Some works have sustained themselves for long periods of time with that alone. Okay, I guess we should look at anime adaptations with a little more kindness, huh? As long as they don't make radical changes. Well, I had somewhat anticipated this, but I didn't think the victim would really go on to be the prosecutor. I mean, I am immortal. I gotta make use of that running gag. Once again, the trial's entire purpose has crumbled before we can even get started. To be honest, with the victim standing before us like this, I find it hard to consider this a trial at all. But it'd be boring if things suddenly ended here, so let's keep going anyway. I'm the victim. In other words, I know all there is to know about the incident. This trial is going to go just how I want. Oh, this is bad. She starts off with way more info than I do. I'm at an overwhelming disadvantage. It's because you made us go monster hunting yesterday. Moving on, though it pains me to do so, I suppose we should call upon that civilian who investigates incidents as her hobby. You got a double word there. That or who? One or the other, not both. She gets treated worse every time, but I totally get it. Now then, please state your name and occupation, witness. I am Hakone Reimu. My job is to be the protagonist and part of Gensokyo's peacekeeping force. I'm Patchouli Knowledge. My job is to be the cute but psychotic mascot. I'm Horai-san Kaguya. My job is to eat, bathe, game, and sleep. My job is to dance. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Huh? Who are you? I'm the courtroom dancer. Dancer? She looks like Laura from Street Fighter V. Yes, I agree with that, but no way, surely not. So, the courtroom really is for dancing. I must ask then, what exactly do you do? My calling is to dance in time with the courtroom's music. And you make a living off of that. So is that really necessary? There it is. If something's unnecessary, throw it away. Only results bring meaning. That way of thinking will never birth innovation. You're too focused on your macro perspective. Set your eyes on the future. Eve, I'm sorry, you're necessary. I'm glad you understand. I didn't expect a professional dancer to stick her nose into the trial. I'm no more than an amateur who trained through live streaming. Hey, what about me? Oh, whoops. The appearance of the BGM dancer was such a shock I nearly erased you from my memory. They're not in my logbook. Jeez. Look, I know I'm just an unrelated civilian this time around, but I did investigate, got it? But you know, even if I had used my protagonist privileges, this wouldn't exactly have been satisfying work. Nobody asked you to volunteer. Oh, but hey, I made it to the end without dying. Too bad. Main series protagonists really are strong in spin-offs. Whew, I'm so unbeatable I'm breaking the balance of the game. Man, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go make the game too easy if I get too involved. You should have brought me down to level 60 or so when I made my appearance. Indeed, it's truly unfortunate that you weren't the last victim. I tried to instill the thought of a serial murder last time, but the killer didn't take the hint. At this point, I no longer mind becoming the killer myself. As long as you die in the end, I don't care. Could I get a head count on how many spectators would want to join me? You're the judge! Stop encouraging murder! But killing her won't be an easy task. Let's all unite as one. Eh? What? Every last one of you is just... Look, don't you guys want this? I brought the victim's autopsy report like always. Good pause. Time of death late last night. Died from a silver bullet to the heart. Is the type to instantly stir her curry. Huh? An autopsy report. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, it's fine. Died instantly from a bullet to the heart. Her heart disease was cured in the process. Large amounts of chips and cola were found in her stomach. When did she have the time to party? She also has congenital dermal melanocytosis. Chat, I don't know what... Does anyone want to be a deer and Google that for me? To tell me what exactly that is? Dermal means skin. Congenital, I don't remember what that means. And melanocytosis. I know, I can tell it's a skin condition. Is Melon like melanin? Like she has some kind of deficiency in her like... I don't know. I'm asking the questions here. The victim. Wait, what? You did an autopsy on me? Well, yeah, that's standard for anybody in a murder incident. Anyone who's seen CSI Vegas could have told you that. I had no idea. I didn't know you could do an autopsy without the patient even knowing. According to this, the victim was shot straight through the heart with a gun, The murder took place on top of a boat. Any amateur could have hit a shot from that range. So the dark depths of gun culture have begun to pervade even Gensokyo. How truly upsetting. Remind me, Patchy, who was the one waving a gun around at Nitori yesterday? I didn't do it! I didn't shoot the sheriff! So, why did you arrest Kawashiro Nitori? You wanna know? I'll go ahead and explain in my testimony then. I'll tell you all about the dying message that led straight to her arrest. Another DM! I wrote one of those. I wrote one of those? Oh, get it together, victim! For a second there, I forgot she was the one who would... what? You doing back there, champ? Okay. Yesterday's Kaguya's body was discovered on a boat in the Scarlet Devil Mansion's lake. It looked as if she'd been shot on the boat and apparently died instantly from a bullet wound through the heart. According to the autopsy, the time of death was late last night. And since then, and since this was on a lake at night, it was dark and nobody witnessed the crime. But even without them, the dying message was enough to arrest Nitori. I couldn't focus on a single word of that. I could. I'm calling a quick recess. We'll reconvene shortly. Court is temporarily adjourned. Maybe only needs one box. Yeah. Girl who danced in time with the music. Oh, she's dead. XMXXX. Okay. Wow. Phew, that was close. The entire trial itself barely escaped destruction just now. Absolutely no hesitation to your cruelty, huh? Mikimoto must have given her a taste for blood. What point were you trying to make anyway? I mean, the same person in this autopsy report is standing right in front of you. Ugh, whatever, I lost all will to do this. Even if I testify again, the defense is just going to press everything. And then we move on, right? All I'll be doing is restating what's in the autopsy report, so it wouldn't be particularly interesting or anything. But isn't the part about the dying message kind of important? She might be right, the testimony given with the expectation that you'll just press everything has grown stale, though. Now that we finally made it to the last case, I'm sure a lot of players want to hurry up and finish the game. I want to hurry up and play something from my backlog. Sakuya, I want to go home too so I can play Earthbound and take it off my backlog. You've taken so long to play it that your cartridge is worth a small fortune now, mistress. I want to go home and play games too, but we're in the middle of a trial. While at school, keep the games you play to word games in your notebook. Maybe I'll go home and play some games. It's not like it makes a difference whether I'm here or not. Wait, tell us more about the dying message. The DM? I'm sure the Tengu will. baka booka baka booka baka. Oh, Marissa here, and she's cool like the other side of the pillow. Do you have any idea how lame that sounds? Yeah, nobody says that these days. You again? You always show up so suddenly. I'm the opening act. I gotta show up, after all. I saw the moment of the crime again. Is that so? Neat. Guess it figures that the third time would have less of an impact. Of course! Your appearance's impact is only going to wane more and more if we expect it. Yet you have to laugh at your boss's jokes every single time. At that point, it's less like you're working. And more like you're nursing the elderly. If only elderly insurance applied to your relationship with your boss, huh? We already finished talking of the anxieties of growing old. Oh, right, more anxiety talk. Oh, right, I nearly forgot. This is bad. Marissa witnessed my entire crime again this time. I'll try to remember what happened back then. But machine translated into Chinese, then back into Japanese, then back into English, and also with some southern US flair. Oh boy. Hey, fuck! Let's fuck again! Fuck! What is whining me wanna fuck this? The fuck? This is mine! Fucking, it's already done! Fucking shit! Fucking crazy! You fucking do it! Do it yourself, motherfucker! Fuck! Are you the same guilt? Understand that fuck, understand, and fuck, idiot! This is the usual Mr. Fuck process, and plagiarism is called not fuck, bitch! Fuck or a bitch is the nature's amateur, painful, fucking indescribable kiss my hole! I want bad bastard, fuck your asshole! Thank you. Alright, well, that's a big swear jar I just filled. Phew, good thing I unsealed the adult humor. That would have been really bad. Yep, close one. That was a lot of swearing. That might actually get picked up. One of these bots has gotten hit by limited ads before, just so you know. So, what small talk do you intend to chill us out with this time? The trial just started and we're already okay with going totally off topic, huh? Thanks to everyone having their own different opinions when you talked about anime last time. Far from getting chilled out, this court became unnecessarily heated up. Listen, the spectators are already warming up in preparation for your small talk. I can't stand Japanese reviewers that send in reports about insignificant things like they're serious bugs. They even pause the game and complain about how stuff looks mid-animation. This kind of society isn't good for consumers or creators. Who cares? Let's talk about the satellite view. Those people who recorded everything from it back then are basically worshipped like gods nowadays, huh? Everyone with a satellite view always fought with their parents over who got to use the TV when it got late, right? Yep, looks like little old Marissa's gonna have to quell this rise in heat with her exciting small talk time. So you're saying little old Marissa isn't going to make any blunders this time, Ben? Can't argue against the possibility. Making blunders is part of what it means to be little old Marissa, after all. So again, so agent and anime, those are both conversations that affect the whole of humanity and can't be ignored. Anime too. So I was thinking, this time around instead, I figured I'd talk about something worthless that only a small percent of people would get. I see, indeed. The less a conversation has to do with someone, the easier they'll find it to become apathetic. So if such unrelated conversation continues, everyone should chill out. This sounds like an appropriate type of talk for the courtroom. What are courtrooms anymore anyway? However, a conversation that only a small percentage of people would get could also be considered a double-edged sword.
It'd be unpleasant for people in other regions if you made them listen to you talk about the high school you went to.
Yeah, you got a point. So, this time around... So I think I'm gonna slam everyone with a talk about regional differences.
Oh no, this is not gonna make any sense. This is going to make for a mountain of unpleasantness. I guess that's nothing new, huh? The unpleasantness is just going to override any chill time you create and turn into even more unpleasantness. I certainly feel like that's what'll happen too. Now then, the court would ask that you give us a talk, Kirisami Marisa. As for the theme, it'll be Southern Saitama bathhouses.
Oh, man. First off, I want you to be aware that different areas have totally different kinds of hot springs. Southeast Saitama is more of a lively place, so I guess it tends to have more places focusing on making your skin pretty. Once you travel up to Umiya or you further north, you'll find hot springs with more brownish looking water. And of course, a big benefit of going to country bathhouses is that they're spacious and give you more sleeping room. If you're looking to take it easy, going into the backwoods is the better choice, even if it means you gotta travel a little further.
Wow, that's great. Your regional opinions are greatly appreciated, truly. I am so uninterested in people from other regions. True bathhouse enjoyers are thinking one thing after hearing that. Come on, let's all have some traditional bathhouse coffee milk. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hmm? Huh? What? What's wrong? That's not how you laugh. That is not your laugh. Who are you? It's just... Sakuya, I want to go visit privately managed bathhouses in the city now and again. Depending on the area, some of those are watering holes for Yakuza, so you'll need to exercise caution while there. I must be honest, I understood absolutely nothing of your Southern Saitama bathhouse talk. Different states in the southern US have huge differences between them too. The spectators are sick of hearing these unrelated talk and are absolutely stunned silent. Huh? The Minu Spa Garden was remodeled and now it's family orientated? Units soon combine their milk bath and their coffee bath to make a coffee milk bath. Who cares? Let's talk about the Satellaview. No, not another communication error. Damn this rain! I really think the Soundlink concept could finally be used to its full potential nowadays, too. The Satellaview and Southern Saitama. Wonder which one's more obscure. What do you think, Patchouli? That was a sign from Marissa. One brighter and more obvious than any of her others. I'll call it a mighty shine. So she gave me a mighty shine, but nothing stood out as suspicious in her testimony. She always threw me straight balls before, too. What's the meaning of this? Marissa isn't blatantly asking for something like usual, huh, Patchy? Maybe she got so absorbed in her bathhouse talk she forgot? Come now, our greedy Marissa would never make that kind of mistake. In other words, I'll have to cross-examine her and make her expand her testimony. Wow, the third case sure does throw some tricky stuff at you. Foo, foo, foo. Wham. Please begin your cross-examination then. I know I ask this every time, but is there really any point cross-examining that? I'll draw out your desire, Marissa. Oh, man. Oh, buckle down. But at most bathhouses, you'll see this on a sign. More effective than the famous insert word here onsen. It's stupid to measure the quality of your hot spring from its dissolved mineral concentration alone. Bonk. The
The benefits of hot spring are dependent on all the factors in its environment. I like when Guya gets up on the desk and kicks her little nubs. Yeah, and you could say the sights you see and the atmosphere of the place are part of those benefits too.
But in that case, the benefits end up differing heavily based on the size of the establishment, don't they? Larger establishments can use that space alone to create better environments, after all.
Yeah, the number of bedrooms is a surprising correlation to how comfortable a bathhouse is.
You can't simply conclude remote bathhouses are better when it comes to this topic, so I recommend actually going and checking the bathhouses out yourself.
Get out there and stimulate some economies. It's nice having a positive conversation in here every once in a while.
Come to think of it, they asked some locals about the bathhouses in the area. And they said they're apparently religious bathhouses that are packed butt to butt of both men and women from the same religion.
Did you have to end the conversation with unpleasant imagery?
And all humor has been unleashed. Oh, good for your skin is just a phrase people use to describe onsen with nothing going for them.
Shh, Patchy, you're not supposed to say that. I'm easy to please. If they got a high concentration carbonated spring, I'm happy. Carbonated springs are always on the cooler end of the hot spectrum though, so you see old people monopolize them pretty often. Come on now, don't go totally hating on beautifying bathhouses. They could be worth playing around with, and changing the temperature in and stuff. Depending on the temperature of the source, you could even use them as jacuzzis.
Those Kagenagashi baths are constantly refill themselves are pretty neat after all.
Sakuya, why do those foolish humans treat natural Kagenagashi springs like they're something sacred? For the same reason they treat organically grown vegetables as sacred and refuse to use genetically modified food, mistress. Come on, let's not have any of that talk here. A bathhouse's water source is its lifeline. Put enough of that water in any bath and it'll cure your fatigue.
Well, I can certainly use some of that water. Also, with all that focus always placed on the source, it's easy to forget, but eat something tasty, then get into the bath. It's a different experience, trust me. This is some nice small talk. This is some nice small talk. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking about regional differences, huh?
Considering all the Shiba disses we had last time, I can see this getting unruly real quick. I need, give me this. I mean a fucking granola bar. I mean a fucking granola bar. This part of the hot spring could totally change things. Personally, it feels to me that the stinky, weird colored, strange taste of water actually cures more of your fatigue.
Indeed, it does feel like onsen that smell like sulfur and iron are more effective.
Kaguya, if we mix blood into the water, it'll turn red and smell like iron. Let's do that and sell it as Scarlet Devil Mansion spring water. Why is that? Why is it space like that? It's so weird. Get him. Get him. I can already picture it being sold in blood infusion packs.
Also, the Tobo Zoo and its surrounding area doesn't get many visitors these days, so it's nice and spacious.
Oh, no, it's not right there. You can't just say that they don't get many visitors. Good grief. You're a rude one for caring so much.
Because the smell is important losses of having a property. I mean, that's true the most convenience stores.
Hey, no, she was actually eating, so I was writing character. So about that low population. Chat, I legitimately think, obviously I don't like, I don't want to eat on stream, especially when I'm reading, but this game is so fucking stupid that actually eating on stream is so in character to the game that I can get away with it. I can call it a bit for the game and I can just get right in there and we good, we golden. Yeah. Like I said, stop bringing up the numbers of people. Man, it's fine that I have many people. After all, it means you can't make your useless public structures as massive as you want. Was that useless necessary? It's fine. Let the people have their giant water-spitting Merlion statues. Anything can go viral these days. It's not good to make absolutely everything go viral. But if it results in even just a few more people going to hell, then I suppose it's not all bad. Well, for me, as long as I have a guarantee that the bedrooms aren't totally booked, I can overlook some inconveniences. However, I can't stand places that give the stone sauna users their own rest area that's bigger than all the others. Can't they see that their lobby is overflowing with people? I think most people don't even care about the stone sauna at that. Well, if too many people is your problem, then just let me keep talking. It's true. It's true, chat. Even the most blatant acts of unprofessionalism I could possibly muster on this stream are it's just a bit for the game. It's just a bit for the game, because this game allows me to be as, this game allows anyone to be as unprofessional as possible and get away with it. Our opinions differ a little here. Shouldn't a bathhouse be closer than the destination of a proper trip? Hancho, that other manga by the Kaiji author, said bathhouses are places you spend your entire day at. Never heard of Hancho. Yeah, me too, bird. Now, either way is fine, ain't it? There's different implications. There's different implications behind the word bathhouse, after all. There's both big ones and small ones. You don't just find the nearby places that suit your needs, then pick one of them. You're right, there's all sorts to pick from. One with bike trails, one with foot baths. Oh no, I almost made us get into a totally unnecessary argument. This talk of bathhouses really has proved effective at chilling out the room. Why don't we talk about bathhouses from now on whenever things get too rowdy? Oh, but if you want to drink water from a bathhouse's cafeteria, you have to microwave it first. Seriously, Patchy, stop tacking unpleasant stuff onto the end of the conversation. What does she mean? Chat, what did she mean by this? What did she mean by this? Microwaving the water at the bathhouse for what does this mean? You say the water is bad to drink and needs to be sterilized first. Oh. At least they got better meals than the curry they serve in the backwoods ski resorts. Okay. I've never been to a bathhouse. Patchy, she's not asking for something like she always does. And you're not carrying a book on you from the start of the chapter like usual either. Maybe this means Marissa wants something different this time. Something different? Oh, come to think of it. I've been totally hooked on writing poems lately. Thanks to the influence of a certain person, that is. What? Poems? Hey, Your Honor, I want to add my
my feelings and passion towards poems to my testimony. The vague concept of putting this vague power labeled your feelings into verse is a staple in video games. Seeing as such a power is capable of defeating even final bosses, I can't just not allow it, now can I? You heard that, Lady Patchy? Amari Shine! So that's what you're doing this time. That's what we're doing this time. Okay, first, just in case I goober it. Race, human, job, magician, burglar. Borrows things from the library often, always prioritizes the gifts in the material world. Look at this gun! How do I present it? Hey, Marissa, this evidence! Doesn't matter in the slightest. So, let's talk about the placement of water coolers in bathhouses. Let's have a nice deep debate on it. Huh? You're not gonna present anything? Water cooler placement is the most crucial matter at hand. I mean, come on! Yeah, this is the one place meant we ought to agree upon. That wordplay isn't funny in English! Oh, I truly feel for any hypothetical person who would dare try to make the goings-on in this court comprehensible in their own language. I feel, that line feels like it was typed out with a little more spirit than every other line in this game, huh? Anyway, enough of that. Let's talk about water coolers. So what do you want to talk about them? Why do you want to talk about them? My personal ideal setup is one where I can go get a drink of water from both the changing room and the bath itself. That sounds standard to me. One cooler can cover both of those. What? You should just bring your own water and drink it while inside the main building or the cafeteria. Placing the cooler in the bath area right outside the sauna is most convenient. Management would have to install extra equipment for that. What? Thinking about how these places are doing nowadays, that'd probably be a tough hit for them to take. Deep in the mountains, some places just let you put your head under the tap and drink. And then there are places that tout their drinking water as a local specialty. Keeping to the standard model, but putting their advantage out front. Well, I suppose that's the true starting point one should work from. Anyway, penalty! After all that? I mean, this was still a presentation failure scene. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Did you think you'd get away with it? You've got to obey the system. That's what kind of game this is. Indeed, the court is a place of order. Presentation failures get you penalties here. What was all that water cooler talk for then? Thank you for the raid, Christian. Geez, fine. It looks like I'm going to have to take a hit here after all. Oh. Patchy, she's not asking for something, but she always does. Oh, no, she did. She did. Okay. Okay. I like reading poems during my relaxed time. What poet has influenced you the most? That's gotta be Mitsuo. I knew it! Patchy, what are you going to do? Are you going to take the hit? But I had Remy bring this to me and everything! If we're talking poems, a classic Heian period girl like me can't sit by and not contribute. Born in times of old, I am Princess Kaguya. Bring me soda, please. Did soda exist back during the Heian period? No! No, I can't read that! What does that say? I do not speak Japanese! Oire mudase! Here, have a listen to a poem straight from little old Marissa's heart. Meow, 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 meow. Lend me books or I'll blow up your house. Hold on a second, that's just poetry by Gary. Gary would never say something that aggressive. What an unfortunate time for you to get into poetry. Ah, he has such a way with words. I'm left with no choice.
Amazing.
No, I hit the wrong button. Yeah.
What muscle is flexed to mash the A button? This is an important question. I need to train it.
Chat, I don't know where that voice clip's from for that what you just heard, but I'm so confident that it's for some reason it's from Lucky Star. It sounds like it's from Lucky Star. I have nothing to like back that claim with, but it sounds like it comes straight from Lucky Star. Mighty Shine, here, have this autograph. Sean has fucked me. Oh, thanks a bunch. Thanks a bunch. Skanks a bunch. I apologize on her behalf. It's probably already too late for this, but please don't demonetize us. Oh, it's way too late for that after the translated English bit. I lied. Everything I said about seeing the moment of the crime was a lie. Moment of the crime? Am I forgetting something? Come on, Your Honor. Oh, yeah, that's right. We were deliberating a murder, weren't we? Who cares? Let's all go to a bathhouse. What? Huh? I will avenge Mitsuo! I can't believe she's breaking out new animations this late into the game. Patchy's been dead for years and died of natural causes! Anyway, I said what I wanted to say. Oh, whoa, oh, Jesus, oh, okay. Anyway, I said what I wanted to say and I got my hands on this autograph, so... There's no way she did that before. No way. I would remember that. It's about time I make like a lever and leave. Let's all find a nearby bathhouse to go to sometime, yeah? Smell you later. She embodied 2 different types of Garys in this courtroom today. Impressive. Well, anyway. Come on, Your Honor, react to that! Doing all the reacting myself is so tiring. Geez, it must be tough having such a noisy assistant, huh? Oh, you bet! Sorry for all the trouble my China woman's caused everybody, Usa! Stop imitating Tay. If I keep having to play the reasonable person like this, I'm going to be the next one to go missing! However, an effective witness has fled on us. Now, looks like it's my turn. See, I knew this would happen. Why do you hate me so much? I'm the protagonist. This is one place meant we ought to agree on. Whatever, can we just hurry up and find out who killed me? And once we do, I'll be able to say that famous line. Then drop on the deck and flop like a fish! You killed me. Prepare to die. That's definitely not right. Anyway, now that Marissa's gone, I'll resume my testimony. So, the reason I arrested Nitori was because of the dying... It's time for my photos to make their appearance. Do we go with the obnoxious red white or the obnoxious Tengu? Two choices. Two extremes even. We got to avoid letting both of them testify at once no matter what, huh? I'm certainly used to it at this point, but I really am hated here, aren't I? That public broadcast was the real clincher. Is Ruma in my pocket? What? Oh well. Are you sure you should be saying that? I get the feeling my photos will be really helpful this time. The incident took place on a boat, so yeah, it'd be hard to not get some evidence. Sorry, evidence in a photo. You got an extra I in there. Unbelievable. I see, so this photo contains the DM. Phew, so we'll finally be able to see the DM, too. I wonder just what was in the DM that got Nitori arrested. Wow, I left that kind of critical evidence without even knowing? That's the bamboo cutter princess, Princess Kaguya for ya. Guya. Oh! Ho, 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 ho. Patchy? She... Anyway, it's time for the grand reveal of the DM the victim left behind. Behold, feast your eyes on this! It's a well-drawn hand. I gotta say, it's a good-looking hand. Huh? That's a rather weak response, don't you think? Well, it's just that compared to last time, it kind of lacks impact, you know? I wasted my chance to die to write something so boring. Hey, I'm totally serious with this photo. Yes, yes, so this end was what led to Nitori's arrest then, yes? Plain! Don't call it plain! That's right, live like Akagi would. Yes, yes, this court will accept your photo as evidence then. A bloody message led to the crime scene. Nitori was arrested due to a reading N. Victim, write something more interesting! What? Stop complaining and do something to make it interesting yourself! That had to be a new one. I've never seen that one before. That ridiculous line teachers used to say to their students. Whether you could actually do that totally depends on the environment. Jeez, you guys. Look, do you want a second one, you photo gluttons? A second one? Come on, take a look. Here's my second photo. How's this? I took a good one, didn't I? Whoa! Eee! Wait, no, this is bad. We're gonna get demonetized. Camera, go lower. Move the shot lower. Oh, you were the cameraman. Sorry, I didn't realize. And here's a picture I happened to take of the crime scene. What? So you're saying you were at the crime scene? No, you can't go making light of Tengu technology like that. I just edited it so it looked like it was taken during the time the crime was committed. Oh, is that so? Is it okay to use an edit as evidence, especially if it wasn't even taken during the right time? The boat is in here, but it's so small you can barely see it. Hold on, more importantly, what's this monster all about? There's already enough info to keep track of, stop adding more. What in the world does this monster's shadow belong to? It's only common sense for monsters to get entangled in trials. Therefore, Your Honor, the defense requests permission to cross-examine the monster. If it prevents these two buffoons from testifying, then I suppose I have no choice. Wait, is it supposed to be buffoons or buffins? Chat, what's a buffin? Is that how you spell buffoon? I thought it was two O's. Or am I insane? Buffoons? Oh, never mind. There you go. Buffins. We're going to the buffins. Who are you calling a buffoon? I didn't call you a buffoon. I called you a buffin. I don't have the luxury of choice here. Though it may risk the dignity of Gensokyo's courthouse, I order that this monster be brought to this courtroom. Good. That was surprisingly simple. That's... Please state your name and occupation, witness. That's just a Futoposaurus! It's a Futoposaurus! What's a plesiosaur from the Cretaceous period doing in the courtroom? He's so round. Can it even survive without water? Anyway, we'll have to get it under control. Someone throw some bait at it. Who cares? Let's talk about the best way to use BGM 21 from the Japanese-only Super Famicom RPG Maker 2. Order, order! In this moment, we've just fulfilled today's unprecedented event quota by summoning a dinosaur. You shouldn't go surprising everyone like this. Hurry and show yourself already. Wagasaki Hime? I found a Patrick X SpongeBob Yaoi Doshin on accident. You coulda... You're lucky. You're lucky. You're so lucky. You have no idea how lucky you are. I had something specifically for this moment. I found it. I found it. I found it.
Hey champ, that's really interesting. Next time, keep it to yourself.
I had that. That's been in my file explorer for years. Years! Shut up! Phew, never thought I'd be forced ashore in a courtroom. You're Wagasaki Hime? What happened to you? This little guy ate me, so my life is in just a little danger right now. The Futoposaurus is a protected species. We can't go hurting one. Getting attacked by a protected species, injuring it, and then getting arrested. Yep, that happens all the time these days. Well, you two seem to be coexisting pretty well anyway, so why not just keep living like this? Get yourselves designated as a new type of endangered chimera. Huh? What? Wait, is this trial to judge whether I'm endangered or not? Don't worry. This is a trial to deliberate the murder of the prosecutor. I came back from the dead to avenge myself. Huh? The prosecutor? But she's... What? Yeah, that's about the response I'd expect. Unnecessary details aside, the event we're discussing happened last night. However, you're visible in a photo taken of the crime scene. Last night, well, yeah, we were drifting around the lake like we always do. I didn't even know any murder had even taken place, though. Oh. Neither did I. Whatever, every last one of you is useless. Just hurry up and testify, okay? It's not every day we have a dinosaur in here, so I'd like to see one get cross-examined. This is our garbage. That's our garbage judge for you. But even if Wagasaki Hime testifies, I can't imagine it'll help lead to the incident's resolution. But Patchy, do we even have any other options? The court record is full of nothing but irrelevant garbage you picked up during the investigation. First, in order to show that Wagasaki Hime is connected to the incident, we'll have to present some evidence to prove it. Huh? Do we even have that? That photo! Maybe we should take another look at it. Now then, witness, please testify about the events surrounding the time of the crime. Well. Okay. I'm looking at it. Where's the other photo? There's only one photo. Last night we were drifting around the lake wherever it took us, relishing in the comfort of the late night wind. It's about time I make it clear who the real protagonist is, that is. I didn't even know that the murder took place, and I've got nothing to do with it. The Boon Boon Modern newspaper, it sure is the best! Let's kill them both! No, killing's a little too much. Huh? I'd normally expect Kaguya to agree with you there. Hold on now, what do you two think you're doing sneaking into her testimony like that? Not to mention your testimony didn't even have anything to do with the incident. I mean, we were all sharing a happy chat about bathhouses just a few minutes ago, so I fail to see how that matters. Sakuya, get the bomb ready. No, mistress. When the time is right, we'll eliminate them quietly with exterminating last bullet. Anyway, Wagasaki Hime testified that she has nothing to do with the incident. So, she didn't actually offer anything useful. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh ho ho, huh? Go on then, hurry up and cross-examine us. And then I'll make it clear who has the most protagonist power around here. I couldn't agree more. I'll make it clear which newspaper is the best newspaper. You still haven't realized that newspapers can't even compete as a form of media anymore. I won't give up. Public broadcast. Please begin your cross-examination then. Oh, ho, 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 ho. What are you doing, huh? Yeah? Hold on, make a quick little. All right. You sound like you were quite relaxed. Funny, with how pitch black it gets at night. We can still see in the dark. Queh isn't just a magic word that gets you out of any situation, you know. The mysteries of the Futabosaurus are being unraveled bit by bit. I get the strong feeling that just cross-examining him from here on out would be a far greater contribution to society. I can't deny that, but this trial's purpose is still to deliberate your murder. Bathhouse chatter is one thing, but we're not here to deliberate the mysteries of the dinosaurs. Oh, well, I guess we'll just leave the mysteries of the dinosaurs to the Discovery Channel then. You'd be more likely to see them air a crazy conspiracy program on how dinosaurs run the government these days. Yeah, they really shifted from educational to sensational over the years. Talk of Pavlov aside, I've got nothing to do with the incident.
I heard you guys say the murder weapon was a gun. Is that right? Look at us. Do you think we can even hold one to begin with? Well, I mean, why couldn't you? Kokoro, everybody in this game's got nubs until they just have, like, you know, like, you can materialize fingers in this universe. Well, perhaps the thought of unraveling the mysteries of the Futamasaurus, we'd find out that it has some way to fire one. Quite the oop art, isn't he? So Pavlov, can you fire a gun? Everybody hands up! Matsushita no Hero's coming back! Susano! I've got no idea what you're talking about, but stop playing around with my Pavlov. She's gonna hurt herself doing that. The girl of Shade has come here today to prove that she's still at her best under the sun. Cursed dancer Patchouli knowledge of the Scarlet Devil Mansion joins the battle. Common sense dictates that the bamboo cutter princess earns respect around the world for no reason in particular. Horai Sankagi, the Heian freestyler, has come to join the battle from Ayante. What about the judge's job? She'll distinguish between black and white even out of the courtroom. You Yamazana don't want to mess with her. The Yama Hell Shikieki Yamazana who makes her thundering appearance. The protagonist has returned. Where the hell was she anyway? We've all been waiting for you. John Toho! There he is! There he is! In addition, we prepared backup fighters in case of injury. The young Scarlet Bloodsucker, Ramilia Scarlet. The puppet-esque chief maid, Izayoi Sakuya. Gensokyo's worst reporter, Shamei Maruaya. The tournament will be held with those 7 participants. John showed up. No John entry. This is one of those forced sounding statements I'm supposed to attack, isn't it? Some experience does make it obvious, huh? But what could we even present here? We don't have a single piece of evidence showing what the Wagasaki Hime is connected to the incident. I suppose you're right on that. For now, let's shoot her with a bow gun. Patchy, please refrain from straight up attacking her. Oh, ho, 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 ho. What's the holdup over there? I bet you're in a panic over the lack of decent evidence you found during the investigation. Evidence is everything in court. Break down statements with evidence, please. Maybe it's time for a tiny little hint conversation. Maybe we should check our evidence over carefully. Maybe we'll find some letters or something. Everyone loves games that keep forcing hints on you, even in the end game. Oh, that reminds me, regarding your recent public broadcast, it seems the court has received formal letters asking for your death. Why are they writing those and mailing them here? Will you manage to outlive the self-proclaimed protagonist, I wonder? Or will you die first? I followed an internet copy pasta when sending in mine. I'm not going to lose to a petition led by copy pastas. You leave me with no choice but to hold a second public broadcast. I'm everyone's idol, Kaguya-chan. She's using this as a chance to advertise herself. How foolish! To think you'd leap into the flames of your own will, knowing it'd tarnish your image for sure. I'm everyone's favorite cute and purple mascot, Pat-chan. Patchy, you're really just making yourself sound like a pachinko mascot. Goodness, you all ought to know this sort of thing wouldn't be permitted here. I'm removing one of this court's radio antennas as a penalty. Yeah, I can't connect. I'll have to go someplace higher.
No, I don't want to get disconnected right as I finish the limited time event dungeon. It seems she's reflected on our actions. Can we use something other than intimidation to solve our problems for once? Patchy, she's making it obvious that we're supposed to present evidence on purpose, but just what are we supposed to present there? Think back, Mailing. Why was Nitori arrested? Well, that'd be because the first letter of her name was written in the DM. That DM! There's something that feels off about it, don't you think? I guess let's just try presenting it then. It's not a hint, Mailing. That's just to give me the answer. Maybe I shouldn't be pointing it out, but have we ever given an answer this directly before? This puzzle was just too obvious from the start, that's all. But that's okay. Okay. Your Honor, how's 40 years of imprisonment with hard labor sound? Patchy, you're supposed to get her a not guilty verdict. Imagining someone saying that during a real trial is giving me quite the mental image. Your Honor, don't you think a stay of execution is a little too lenient? You aren't supposed to say that either! I'm awarding you a penalty in return for the strange mental image. Your Honor, your gardening sense is terrible! Now you're just flat out insulting her, Patchy! Jeez, the prosecutor's the one who's supposed to be slinging insults right now. Your mom's belly button's gardening sense is terrible. It's impressive that her belly button can garden at all, so that's a compliment. Oh no, I gave a compliment by mistake. I don't get any of this. Okay. Alright, well, present the... Yep. Pringles had long held one of the top spots for chips, but so many of their flavors are still region exclusive. Chat, Pringles don't taste like anything. Just saying. You stick your hand in the can and you pull them out and you bite into what is supposed to be a chip, but there's no flavor. It's nothing food. Don't go bringing entirely different problems into the trial, Patchy. Don't you get it? They only have 30 or so flavors in the US, but they have well over 100 worldwide. It's their whole gimmick. So they should stick to that gimmick and sell these flavors everywhere. Give me a blueberry and hazelnut Pringles. Whoa, whoa, whoa! And bring over prawn cocktail while you're at it. People outside of the UK like shrimp too, you know. Only if they're fresh. Now that you've voiced your heart regarding the various flavors of Pringles and shrimp, what was it you actually wanted to say? Your Honor, take a look at this DM photo. Don't you think there's something strange about it? Something strange? There was a part of that made me curious too. This photo has more than just Nitori's N. That's right, it also has multiple things that look unnaturally organized. Let's hear the answer then, defense. And without saying, it's Mikimoto, please. What? We can't use Mikimoto. There's no way Mikimoto has anything to do with this, Patchy. No, but I love Mikimoto. He grew on me. What part of the DM photo is unnaturally organized? Zombies and online games. Zombies and online games are unnaturally organized. Well, yeah. There's typically players controlling them, after all. It's unavoidable that zombies will act differently from how they normally would in online team games. However, I agree that it's certainly tragic. Zombies these days are way too strong, too. Our world's going through an energy crisis. Where the heck do they get their calories from? Where they heck? Now, that's a minor problem compared to how some zombies can low kick you. Low kicks are, well, you know, supposed to be something that only intelligent creatures can do, right? The fuck kind of zombie low kicks? I've seen zombies that specifically aim for your ankles before. Where are you seeing these? Maybe the reason of Idiota. You can explain away some of it by saying they still have some of their memories from when they were alive, but still. Anyway, what connection does this have to do with the DM? Beats me. I can't allow this then. I'm awarding you a penalty. This was too far off base out of nowhere, Patchy. Well, people always love talking about zombies. Yeah, they do. Now then, I'd like to ask you again. What part of the DM photo is unnaturally organized? Card game settings. The settings of fiction that focus on card games. You're right, it's even normal to conquer the world with whatever card game the world has. And NASA likes to get involved and use it to train their space pilots too, yeah? Well, the card game does more or less dictate the entire way the world works. On top of that, it's an everyday occurrence that the card game ends up saving the world. Sometimes you find out it's involved in the birth of humanity or that it can manipulate time or gravity. It makes for such an unnatural, non-organic story. Hey, don't think you can trick me by saying unnatural or non-organic. I asked what was unnaturally organized about the picture. So that's where you were headed with this, Patchy. I guess it was kind of an esoteric gag, huh? Well, I should have gone with mecha anime settings instead. So it all comes back to NASA anyway. I've got no problem with that whatsoever, but let's stay on topic for now, okay? Oh. The after image jump. Stone Man shouldn't be the one called Block Man. Should have been the one called Block Man. Just look at him. Anyway, take a look at this photo. Don't just slip unrelated stuff in like that. Don't the stones in the upper left look like they're unnaturally organized? You're right. This photo is from aboard a boat, right? What's going on here? Explain it clearly so the person who wrote the DM can understand it. It's simple. We were all looking at the DM with an assumption in mind. An assumption? As the initials imply, a DM is something that you write as you're dying. So, what's the matter then? I mean... Kaguya's immortal! Oh yeah, I guess I am. So Patchy, you're saying that Kaguya was alive and well when she wrote the DM. I wouldn't describe any part of her as well. What I'm trying to say is that it's possible she left multiple DMs. Multiple DMs? That's just totally a really clever idea. You're complimenting yourself, you know. So that would make those stones another dying message then. Hey, boom, 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 Maru, newspapers, boom, 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 garbage, Tengu. That made no sense, but if it means that you're saying the name of my paper more, then I'm okay with it. Can you use your Tengu technology or whatever to zoom out the view of this photo? That just sounds like Photoshop. Damn you, Photoshop. I normally think that's not possible, but after seeing that cameraman earlier, sure, I can do that. My newspaper is pure and honest after all. It boom better be. Alright, witness, go ahead and zoom out for us, please. So that we can see the upper left. In the other words, so that we can see the second DM. Who the fuck is that? What? K did it. WN. What? What is their hair a T for? TW. I don't understand. What am I looking at? There's. Who is that character? What is this? Huh? What am I looking at? Dying message information has been updated. A bloody dying message now zoomed out features the letters NWKT. We have 4 suspects now. No. What's the meaning of this? This photo that was taken simply to go viral. Yeah, even I couldn't but giggle while I was taking it. If you knew about this, why didn't you tell us so sooner? I would have never expected there to be more DMs besides the bloody writing. I had no idea. I left so much evidence for everyone. I'm such a good girl. Each and every one of you is just making this more and more confusing. Just is just. That sounds like time for me to eat a granola bar. Hey, look, I don't care if it says W there. I mean, that can't be enough of a reason to treat me like the culprit, right? Yeah, sure. I hate to tell you, but here in Gensokyo, just being Chinese can get you enough to get you arrested. Oh. Alright. Right, true. So what is Notori? And W is Wagasaki Hime. That just leaves T and K. Otherwise known as Tei and Kaguya. T, K. If we limit the characters that first appeared in this case, then that means K must be them. You don't mean the Kuro no Soshiki? Of course, that's why their name is in Japanese. That's why their name is still in Japanese. So it fits the fucking dying message. Ah. Oh? What are you witness? Here they come. This is fun. Life is fun. Life is so much fun. Good. Wait, you two. Hold on, you're the Kuro no Soshiki. It really came to court, huh? Those sharp eyes of yours. You look like you've killed countless people. But what's important is whether you're involved with this incident. It's not good to judge someone by their appearance, you know. But I'm a princess, so respect me more. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hey, so what's the deal with bringing us here? We haven't done anything. Our organization leaves no trace, then disappears like mist. I don't think you should be talking about leaving a trace after showing up to court in a roller coaster. There's no period there at the end of her sentence. I see, I thought you suddenly showing up to court in a roller coaster was some sort of joke, but... The Kuro no Soshiki or the black organization... You must be what the K stands for. What? It's no good. There's too much nonsense for me to take shots at alone. How unfortunate for you that your victim left a DM. As a result, your organization is currently under suspicion of murder. Oniki, what should we do? Should we kill him? Don't panic. There's someone here who'd be in even more trouble if got caught, isn't there? Someone who'd be even more trouble? Ain't that right? Little Miss Defendant. I knew you'd push this on me. What's this about? Don't tell me you're the boss of the Kuro no Soshiki. No, they just hired me to do some work. I don't know much about their organization. Work? What kind of work? Huh? Shouldn't you already know? Eh? Well, this screenshot, this moment right here summarizes a vast majority of this game, like, very well. I don't much about the, you know what? I don't know much about the Kuro no Soshiki, but I at least know that they serve Aente. What? I had no idea. We do? What? Where? Huh? Why he die? It'll come back, right? Aniki! Wait, you guys didn't know either? We only know the boss's code name. We never heard of this Aente before. I have a hard time picturing Tay forming the Kuro no Soshiki all by herself, though. It shouldn't be possible without Kaguya and her influence. Heh. Patchy, something's been bugging me ever since the very beginning of this trial. Oh, what a coincidence! I feel the same. There's something I want to ask you, Kaguya. Huh? Me? The real Kaguya should be able to answer this question by pure spinal reflex alone. Here goes! Drum roll, please! Huh? What? Huh? During a Julius mode test of Aria of Sorrow, what sound does Julius make? What? Huh? What? I don't, is that what he says? Is that what he says? You're not Horai-san Kaguya! You're an imposter! Okay. You've done well to see through my disguise. We have Julius Belmont to thank for that. That's right, I'm not Horai-san Kaguya. Then, just who are you? Teruyo Sapphire! Huh? Unbelievable! So the identity of Kaguya's imposter is the one character people won't stop saying looks like her! Star Sapphire! Star Sapphire? You're saying she's the mastermind? Wait a second, where's Sunny and Luna? Why is Star getting treated like she's so special? Who cares? Let's talk about Goof Troop for the Super Nintendo. The block puzzles are kinda annoying, but the co-op makes up for it. Plus, you can play catch. That ribbon's so heavy. It's gone in an instant. That's just how the motion data works. The same reasoning for how things work with my sisters. In other words, using the death of Horai-san Kaguya, I plan to take her place. And take over Aente. Tay's one thing, but I didn't know Aente was tangled up in this many schemes. But now that you've found me out, I have no choice. I'm spitting! I'll wind my plan back up, make my escape when the time's right. Well, okay. I see. That is typical for Star. Who? What? Star? Oh, this means we lost the unprecedented victim being the prosecutor twist. These guys okay? Looks like this doesn't change who our boss is, though. In other words, we can still carry out our work, no problem. And I'm not gonna stop development of the leisure resort either, of course. Hold on, we have to settle the property dispute first. The Scarlet Devil Mansion owns the lake. Oh? We own the lake? Did you know, Sakuya? Let's surround it with red rope so everyone knows it belongs to us. This led us down quite a chain of confessions. But none of it changes that those initials make Nitori and the Kuro no Soshiki into suspects. This court asks that you testify to prove your innocence. Booyah. Wagasaki Hime testified just now, but we still haven't had T show up yet. It sure would be boring if it ended up as just being Tay, though. Indeed, let's drag it out then! The identity of the T, the true culprit, that is. I was working on constructing a huge leisure resort like the organization hired me to. I can't wait to see those kids' smiling faces. Due to the monster getting in the way here and there, though, construction hasn't gotten very far yet. Honestly, I prepared the bug and tracking device and the tiny bomb. So what, do you have actual evidence that me and the organization are involved in the incident? Another obvious place to present, huh? I'm glad their heads are back on. I would have hated them being off the cross-examination. I know it's obvious, but I just wanted to try saying it since I'm a witness anyway. Are you saying you got evidence? It's just one of those lines you want to say once in your life, like, I'll see you in hell. Say that stuff somewhere where it won't be a burden to others, please. Well, I'm glad to have things be obvious, but we're still lacking in actual evidence. It's because we only gathered useless stuff. I kind of figured that thing where useless items end up coming in handy would happen. Patchy, just ask anytime you need me to fabricate some evidence. I'm the one who actually has to do it, though. Thanks, Remy, but I'll be okay. It looks like someone's already brought me just the evidence I need. Please begin your cross-examination, then. So much fun! Okay. This game has to be played in chunks or your mind will deteriorate. We've gotten involved in another big project. Huh? Human kids love stuff like roller coasters and Ferris wheels, right? I'm putting my all into this to see them happy. Well, we're a good person in this game. But if it gets out that a murder occurred where you plan on building the resort, won't your ratings tank the moment you open? You can bet I'm going to spread the news across Gensokyo with a public broadcast. Are you sure that'll work? Come now, there's no way a murder wouldn't result in bad ratings. Double in. Wait, don't tell me. Okay, I guess that counts as not telling me because I can't read it. What does that say? What did she just say? God damn it! I should have to advertise as a haunted house where a real person died. Oh, okay. Just have to. You're a clever one. Aren't you supposed to advertise haunted houses by saying we really have ghosts, not we really had someone die here? Ghosts aren't exactly rare against Sokyo anyway.
Everyone's Paradise Nito Land will be opening soon. I will offer handshakes.
This is another good person statement, but try actually thinking about it. The idea of wanting all of everyone to smile is an impossible one.
Are you really going to go into semantics, Patchy?
Coo. Any kids that don't smile will get a visit from our special bullets. What? You kill any children you don't like? Ha 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 ha. Children we don't like? You've got it all wrong. It doesn't matter kind of kid they are. Anyone who enters our resort gets a free all-you-can-ride bullet pass to their hopes and dreams. They're really good people. Hey, hi, mister. My name's Teruyo. I'm 4 years old. She's trying for the free pass!
Do I accept the free pass or maintain my vampire charisma?
I'm having trouble deciding. Sakuya!
I don't think refusing the free pass would raise your charisma, mistress. Due to the monster getting in the way here and there, though, construction hasn't gotten very far.
By monster, you're referring to Sasuke from just a bit ago, right? His name is Pavlov, and don't you forget it!
Okay, let's compromise.
And call him Schrodinger. Give that name to a cat, please.
Schrodinger isn't a name for cats either.
I was thinking he could work as a monster attraction, but it's taken too long for the Pokeballs to develop, so I decided to pass. Oh, Pokeballs? How'd you get the schematics? Did you figure them out by yourself? Nah, I made a go into games machine and stole them. The theory behind the going into games machine is well established. But I'm at a total loss for the theory behind Pokeballs. I used to think they shrunk the Pokemon down, but then they retconned it so the Pokemon shrink in Arceus. Cut it out, dumbass. Don't go ruining the kids' dreams. Well, excuse me, princess.
They shrink them down. You know, in the manga, you can see the Pokemon in the Pokeballs.
Well, I've been waiting for this moment. Haven't you forgotten one essential item for the organization?
You're missing the question mark.
You dumbass, don't go forgetting the thermal scanner.
A device that visualizes heat distribution, valued and mysteries of some sort of all-purpose magic device.
Why'd you get it added to the court record? A bug, tracking device, tiny bomb, and thermal scanner. What do you think you're doing, bringing all that into this courthouse? There's no way around it, Your Honor. After all, the Kuro no Soshiki is a creature that lives by escaping the FBI with their thermal scanners. Gooya, gooya, gooya. Indeed, I suppose if they wish to carry a thermal scanner at all times to evade the FBI, then this court will permit it as simply part of how they function. Kids love scanning random things with them too. Sakuya, let's install thermal security in the mansion. It would be impossible to tell us all apart by temperature alone, mistress. But if it's not possible, wouldn't that mean their original story's full of plot holes? I suppose it would, wouldn't it? Patchy, we've got a thermal scanner on our evidence now, but what are we supposed to actually do with it? Like I said earlier, we're going to expose T's identity. Huh? What? With the thermal scanner? For the time being, let's try presenting it at that statement. Okay, I'm gonna keep going and give that statement now. Well, the DM serves as evidence, but to be honest, I don't think it's convincing in the least. You're admitting it now? Yeah, if I were to leave a DM, I'd make it more obvious. Huh? But you're a star, though, so doesn't that mean you didn't leave the DM? Oh, yeah, that's right. Whoops, I forgot I wasn't acting anymore. Dude, this shit's twisting so hard, it's like a pretzel. If it's such shoddy evidence, then why am I wasting my time here? I got a deadline approaching, so let me leave already. Someone died, damn it! Take this more seriously! Deadlines are more important than lives. The darkness of society once again unexpectedly rears its ugly head. We have to expose T quickly to put poor Tori at ease. But Patchy, just how are we going to find them? With the photo, of course. The photo? The one with the DM? No, not that one. With the boat photo. I'm confident. That T is pictured within it. In the boat photo? Patchy, why don't we enjoy a nice conversation with no hints for once? You're right. Sometimes it's nice to just spend your extra time watching people dance. And now it's time for the grand unveiling of Kawashiro Nitori's Magic Hand Show. Yay! Whoa! How exciting! How exciting! Don't do that one! It's too late to censor it now! And we can still see it! The magic hand has returned. Yay! Your Honor, there's evidence in the witness's testimony. The two get along very well. Oh, another Pokemon reference. That took me a second. Carry on then. No penalty this time. You know what? I thought that was a Pokemon daycare reference, but I wasn't sure. Why? Spatial Rend! You can't obtain Palkia through breeding! But you can obtain it through an egg. Why does everyone keep talking about space dinosaurs when I'm around? You can't obtain Palkia from breeding, but you can in fact obtain Palkia from an egg. Quiet, Crustaceous period dinosaur! If I introduce the cultivated Nessie I made here, we'll have Koraidon versus Miraidon. This was supposed to be a presentation failure conversation. No penalty. Not bad. Not bad. I hit the button too many times. Oops. Oops. Oopsie. That was an accident. Okay. Alright, we're good. K did it. I wanted to rip off Moryu Senkai's Madara Overworld theme too. Let's use the thermal scanner on the crime scene photo. That wasn't a very subtle segue, Patchy. What do you think bringing up the crime scene photo now will accomplish for you? I mean, shouldn't crime scene photos always be a point of discussion in court? An old Famicom game that some indie Switch game stole a song from and got taken down for. What? What the fuck? That's wild. You're going to need a good reason to justify using the thermal scanner on it, though. Yeah, what she said. We used that thing to pull one over on the FBI and the CIA. Don't tell me you've all forgotten about the other initial present in the DM, that is. The other initial. T? Let's see, if we're talking Toho, wouldn't that be Tay? Ah, come on, that's boring, don't you think? Why is her name Teruyo? Yeah, there wouldn't be much impact if it ended up just being Tay. You said it. Ha 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 ha. In other words, T refers to someone else. And you're saying this T is present in the crime scene photo? It's an old-standing wrong way to read Kaguya's name. How do you read it wrong when you know she's the Kaguya from the mythos? That's kind of weird, don't you think? But, what do I know? Wait a moment, using a thermal sensor on a photo even going to accomplish anything? Don't worry about that. Our Tengu technology replicates even temperature. Tengu technology is capable of doing full-on Giovanni tier replications, huh? Hello? Hello? What is this? What is this? Just as planned. Giovanni is the guy from Death Note who replicated Mikami's Death Note overnight. Oh. Oh, is this like... This is the translator's note? But it's reversed? Is that what this is? This is Keikaku, all according to Keikaku, but the translator's note is in Japanese. So it's okay. So let's expose the photo to the thermal scanner. Very well then. We'll use the thermal scanner on the crime scene photo. Just what are we going to see, I wonder? Viewers at home, try to think about who the new suspect T could be. What? Tom Cruise! Yagami Light! Tay, the boring choice! Well, I know I just gave you a choice, but it doesn't matter, we're moving on! What are you, a college professor who just had their mistake pointed out? Go ahead and use the thermal scanner then. Now we'll know exactly which car our target's hiding in. This shadow! It's... Ah! Someone call for me? That was fast! That was way too fast! You showed up within seconds! I see! She was too dark to notice, but Chirno was in this photo the whole time! T was Tierno the whole time! Patchy? Her name is romanized as Chirno, so the initial would be C. I see. In other words, whoever left that DM made an embarrassing mistake. They seriously spelled Chirno wrong? What a ridiculous slip up. Yeah, who would ever mess up such a simple name? Who cares? Let's talk about the EOSD character bios featured an Eastern and Little Nature deity. Well, what about them? No, let's talk about them. What about them? I don't get it, but... now I see why I've been the talk of the town lately. No, Chirno, you're currently the suspect in a murder trial. Is this really okay? Accepting Chirno as T like this? Of course it's not. Even Tay would have been a better choice. Here. Can't we just say it was Tay? That's a really clever idea. No, it's not. We can't just do that. I mean, first of all, it'd be boring if it ended up being Tay after all this. Indeed, finding out Tay was the culprit this far in would be a gigantic letdown. I guess you're right on that. Gooya, gooya, gooya. Then let's do the usual. How about we compromise between Chirno and Tay? Compromise? Compromise? How would that work? A compromising situation. What do you mean? How can we compromise between two characters? The Pataras. Oh, I see. This explains the strange feeling I've had this whole time. The feeling that something was off. This explains Chirno suddenly becoming the culprit, as well as how fluently and perfectly she spoke those culprit lines. It all makes sense now. Patchy? We'll compromise between Chirno and Tay. And get Chirno Tay. Chirno Tay? Isn't that less of compromising between them and more just combining them? That's a little much even for this trial, don't you think? I thought you'd never catch on, everyone. What? A forced rabbit pun? That voice! Ha 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 ha! Chirno Tay has arrived, Usopp. Oh, this fucking game, man. Huh? They fused! What's going on? Oh, I knew it! You already realized, Patchy? I thought it was strange. Whenever Chirno transformed into the culprit, she always said those culprit-like lines flawlessly. There's no way Chirno could have remembered all those lines. You're right. I mean, I guess it's still plausible as a gag, but... So I wondered if someone was pulling the strings behind Chirno. In other words, T stood for Chirno. And at the same time, it also stood for Tay. Double foreshadowing. Is that so? That's right. This whole time, little old Tay has been using Chirno and utilizing her to monitor the leisure resort's construction. She has. What are they saying? What are they saying? And now she's taken center stage as the mastermind behind everything. Everyone's always hurting little old Tay so much. So she decided to reign as the true culprit. How's that? Little old Tay no mid-boss anymore. And she's no coward either. She's your senior. So you were self-conscious about that. I guess we mistreated you. So what's going on, Chirno, underneath you anyway? Me, humans, friends. Her intelligence has declined severely. Her capacity to think for herself has declined thanks to obeying Tay for so long, huh? She can't even use first-person pronouns right anymore. Me want live. These tears? Me crying because me, idiot. Well, what's wrong with her? Jeez, that's scary. As a fellow fairy, seeing one get manipulated is real terrifying. Life sure is easy when you're a conniving character. Huh? Princess, you're alive? You just realized? Ah, no, that's not her. She may resemble Kaguya, but that's actually Star Sapphire. Terrio Sapphire! No, only the princess would say that kind of stupid stuff, right? You really can't tell with the assets getting reused like that. Taze, I've seen you though. She's been with Kaguya for so long, there's no way she'd misidentify her. Plus, there was that Guya laugh earlier. Could it be that you're actually... an imposter? Too bad I was Kaguya all along. What? You were the real Kaguya after all? You used the high-level strategy of making yourself seem like an imposter even though you were the real one. This was a trick to beat all tricks that could have only been performed in your own murder trial. I knew you were a formidable foe. What was even the point of this trick? Guya, Guya, Guya. My true form has been revealed. But by unveiling my identity, I've totally absorbed the impact of the Chinote reveal. No way! No, not yet. This isn't over. Stop! Those are famous last words. I'll use Chino and testify about what I saw on the day of the murder. And by doing so, I'll turn this trial into total chaos. You better be ready. Me no want hurt anyone more. It's already total chaos, so I don't see your point. But now all the actors have assembled. Kaguya, it's time to activate our defense prosecution co-op mode. Let's bring an end to Tay's wiles. Yeah, sure. I don't mind. That response! She really is Guya! Phew, this is quite the heated series of events. Not only have we had the shocking appearance of a boss character, but now we have a heroine. A heroine? You mean Chino? Me. You better want to prepare yourselves. This is a battle. We can't afford to lose. Can I go home now? Everything we lay our eyes on is so much fun. Big crime scene reveals. Huge drama, get in here. We were chancing upon a murder that day sure was one big surprise. The Kuronosuke was riding their coaster, and the Futabasaurus was taken in the nighttime scenery. But they all got nothing to do with the murder. The one who shot the princess. It's you, Patchouli, you killed her. That can't be true. Not Patchy, not in this game. That was an indictment of the true culprit. Backed into a corner, the suspect desperately indicts someone else despite how ridiculous it sounds. It's no more than an overused excuse. I suddenly get the feeling Patchy's kind of suspicious. What happened to the co-op plan you guys just settled on? Sakuya, this is bad! They're suspecting Patchy! Indeed, it's sad just how normal of an occurrence this is. Oh ho, ridiculous you say? Oh ho 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 ho! Do you really think little old Tay, the true mastermind, would indict some bum with no evidence? So you're saying that you have some sort of evidence that Patchouli is the culprit? Have? Don't make me laugh. It's already been presented in this trial. It has? Hey, Giovanni! I was busy working on it all night, so I haven't slept. Zoom in on the crime scene photo using your Tengu technology. Huh? The crime scene photo again, really? Seeing the same evidence get used over and over again is kind of a letdown, you know. Knowing that girls get sick of being taken to the same place on consecutive dates and Tokimeki Memorial is the most basic of knowledge there is. We've already ran this photo through the thermal scanner. What more can we possibly get out of it? Coo. Don't be in such a rush now. Just leave the rest to Giovanni and you'll see. So, can you zoom it out for us, Giovanni? You know, I thought you were calling me Giovanni as a compliment at first. But you're just saying I'm an easy target for when you need someone to pull an all-night shift, aren't you? You only now noticed. Goodness! This is the last time I'm going to mess with a photo for you. Got it? Arcanum Mysterious Tengu Technology! This is... Oh my. Patchouli's right there! She's right there in the photo! Hey, the photo's angle is totally different now. Sakuya! Patchy's in trouble! Indeed, she's front and center in a photo just like always. Look! The murder happened outdoors this time, so I wasn't on my guard for any potential photos. Why isn't Marissa in this anyway? How's that? Can you still weasel your way out of this bun? Tay! Team A and Tay is back! Stop bringing this back to you! Defense, I believe you understand this already. But if you cannot refute this accusation in your cross-examination, you will become the new defendant. Yeah, same as always. Everything's my fault. Overwatch 2's PvE mode getting cancelled. Microsoft buying the rights to Minecraft. Anime with 5 main characters having 2 of them get combined into one part of the opening. And that one time the guy in the Mike Wazowski suit fell on his face on stage. I don't know that one. I don't know that one. As if! What happened to Mike wasn't my fault! Now's not the time to be making jabs at your own statements, Patchy. You're panicking! You're totally panicking! Little old Tay's butting this battle. I knew Team A and Tay could do it! Please begin your cross-examination then. Patchy, I can't wait to see how you manage to turn about your way out of this one. This trial has gone on long enough! Oh! Big crime scene reveals. Oh! Oh! You're too close! The odds of happening across a murder are 0.006, by the way. Seeing that number makes limited time gotchas seem almost generous. Well, at least gotcha polls get more likely to give you what you want the more times you pull. Ha! What game are you playing? But, of course, that in of itself is the way that hell's boiling pot. I don't want to have to judge people who died from gotcha. Could you imagine you're sitting there getting judged by Aki, and she sees gotcha on your list of sins, and she just looks at you like you're just human garbage. God, that would feel bad. I mean, her whole shtick is to judge you and all, but like, it's supposed to be from a professional standpoint, but she is hardcore judging you from personal standards. That's gotta hurt. You'll never die from gotcha as long as you keep pulling until you score. Why is everybody talking about gotcha? Someone died, damn it! Wasn't your role last trial to just rile everyone up? Well, yeah, but that was just foreshadowing for my reveal as the mastermind today. Unlikely characters make for the best true culprits, you know? Stop comparing me to characters from other media! Other media? Huh? Does the Tale of the Bamboo Cutter count too? Well, that was the inspiration for you in Toho, which was the inspiration for you here, so it's probably okay, I guess. Geez, enough! I'm gonna make you guys talk about the incident. My testimony's gonna get a lot more interesting from here on out. You're just getting judged by Aki, and she's like trying to be really professional, but then she lets a little slip out. Like, it's just like, it's like vomiting in your mouth. She just makes that sound. You're like, what? She tries really hard to be like, you know, but you're like, your life is just so scuzzy that she couldn't help but like audibly cringe at you. I see. So the fact that you came up in your testimony just now means you're going to have to question them again. Oh, I already let everyone else leave already. A fusion of Chirno and Tay that caused them to lose their true power, obviously not living a pleasant symbiotic relationship. Huh? I mean, they really didn't seem to have anything to do with the incident after all. I still wanted to get more useless testimony out of them too. Tori clearly seemed like she wanted to leave, I guess. It's no good trying to stall for time. It got nothing to do with the incident. And couldn't you just let them out of your testimony? Oh yeah, I guess I could have. Little old Tay made a blunder. Whoopsie doopsie. You? How dare you act so cocky? That's just my true culprit power. Come to think of it, this is just pure curiosity speaking, but what were you doing at the scene of where the master was killed? Oh yeah, you're right. If you really saw the whole thing from start to finish, then why didn't you record it and sell it off to media for a fortune? Sell it off to media. She's okay with her own death becoming news. Immortal privilege sure is something. I'm sure she kept quiet because it made it easier for her to take over Aante. No, I mean, look, even if I have recorded the crime, the media's always making excuses to avoid paying for that kind of thing. Company policy forbids me from compensating you. Please follow me and we'll discuss this in DMs. Considering the good of the people, I'll allow its usage. There's no point if it's the rights holder doesn't allow it. Good grief, you little lying bunny. I can't believe you kept quiet about what you saw. It's not as if the fact clears you any suspicion, however. I know. Everyone always so quick to pin the blame on me. It's been a while since I've said this, but that's not something you ought to do. Pin the blame on me for once. Why? Oh no, Kaguya's back to her normal self and is trying to derail the conversation. I was like, why is that one word? She's the ultimate nuisance to have around when you need to break down a witness's testimony, isn't she? This must be how Alice felt, huh? Another space missing. No, Alice had far more to worry about. Kaguya, we're just gonna kill that prosecutor, right? Killing her is our last resort, mistress. Let's just fulfill our own roles in this. Okay, so I should just support Patchy as a mokale then. Roar, I'm gonna eat you! What a pretty little mokale you are, mistress. Mokale. Oh. Mokale! What? She's responding to the word mokale. Mokale. Friend. Humans. Friend too. That's enough! Shut up! When did you even meet a mokale? Huh? I'm not that little black thing's friend. Well, there are some fan works where you befriend Chirno. Nice one, Rebby! You managed to help reawaken Chirno's sense of self, even if only a little. Me, mokale, nature, like living things. Me, like humans, love nature. Chudawar, are you crying? No way, she shouldn't be able to cry when I'm controlling her. Two Churnos are locked in battle inside her right now. The idiot Churno and the Churno with the deteriorated intelligence. Neither of those has any value. Fine, it doesn't matter. This is the era of a devil smiles. With enough power, I can control everything. You'll be able to freeze all the frogs you want. Me. Freezing. Frogs. Fun. Don't give up, Churno! Don't give in to your desires! Remember, Churno, recall those fun yet bitter times. How fitting for her to be having discord between her two selves here in the courtroom. A place to judge between good and evil. You know what you really need? Between good and evil? Well, more like between and good and between is a space. Get on that. Goodness, wanting this sort of discord is part of why I became a judge. You're a monster! You know, Yama, you're an Oni from hell! You can't lose, Churno! After all, the key to breaking down this testimony lies within your grasp. Patchy, I think it's better for you to just give up this time. I mean, you're right there in the photo. Good grief, some retainer you are. But what else can you do? Pick holes in Aya's Tanker technology? No, that's not where I should be attacking. If you want to shoot the general, first shoot the horse. Huh? What? What's that supposed to mean? Recall how Churno was before. Remember what she loved. I know the answer. I know the answer. I hit the wrong button though. Yeah, I hit the wrong button. Your Honor, please listen to this story I wrote. Huh? Oh, okay. Sure, go ahead. Me and the judge. The judge always gets mad and awards me penalties. Ha 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 ha. Oh, how cute. Goodness, you. But I still love her. Oh my. She's always thinking of my best interests, and for raising me for so long, I truly... want that old hag to stay the hell out of my room. I'm never speaking to her again. What? I'll give her a goddamn penalty. She suddenly entered her rebellious phase. Damn it, they make bikes too secure these days. I can't steal these stupid things. They made the windows at school out of that super strong anti-terrorism glass. I can't break them. Oughta, not oughta. It's impossible for kids to reenact the opening of the Pee Wee Herman movie these days. It makes a mother so happy. And they all lived happily ever after. Huh? What was happy about that ending? I know everybody forgets the answer, but Streamer doesn't. That's right, Shirdo. Think back to that one time. Yay, weeds. I love weeds. Clover tastes the best. Clover roots are super tasty. Dandelions taste really bad. These weeds are expired. You can't eat these. I'll prepare some real good weeds for 3 days from now. Try them when they're ready. Look, if you put some mayonnaise and sugar on these weeds, grill them a little, and eat them. She did not say any of this last time. Oh my bud! What's happening? Why does the text get smaller? No, I wouldn't shout like that no matter how tasty something was. You seriously can't see anything but your mouth on the black background, huh? Anyway, I know what we need to awaken your heart. Chino, take a look at these. Those. What are those, weeds? Me. What's the matter? You're telling me those weeds are doing something to you? Weeds. I love weeds! She's the true self that was being suppressed inside Chirno has awakened! Whoa! You went back to being him? Wait a second, you're the culprit!
Guess I got no choice if I've been found out. I never thought you'd find me. Looks like you're not just some brat after all, little miss.
Never mind, Ted. Keep her sealed after all.
Well, I would, but she's out of little old Tay's control now. It's been ages since I've been a free man. I'm doing whatever the hell I want.
So in the end, the trial turned into total chaos, just like Tay planned. Yeah, I guess so. However, now the culprit's showing up, you can't whittle the suspects down to just me anymore. Huh? Is that so? The culprit's a culprit, so they can't rule him out from being the culprit, right? Okay. We're starting to get Gestaltzerfald. Speaking of Gestalt, though, it's time. Who cares? Let's talk about Nier Automata. No, it's not fair. Nobody ever wants to talk about the original Nier. Order! While it's true that the culprit may have appeared and increased the number of potential culprits, it won't matter unless decisive proof that can be topped the crime scene photo is provided. Gee, I forgot about the photo!
I burned all my old photos because I didn't look good in them.
So this is Chirno's suppressed self. Really? Help me! Ha 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 ha! This is what you get for trying to take over A&T. Oh, right. I guess now isn't really the best time to be worrying about that. So in other words, if the culprit were in that photo, we'd have another potential suspect then. That's actually quite the forced line of logic. Sakuya, I'm counting on you for another edit job. I'm sorry, mistress. My wounds from the sloppy edit from before still haven't healed yet. Oh, okay. It must have been tough having to use paint, huh? Surely there are better free programs out there.
Oh, you got a photo from me, you say? By all means, Miss Detective, I'd just love to see it.
Wouldn't this guy's black tights make him not show up in photos taken at night? That's a good point. In other words, it is time to take out the thermal sensor again. Huh? Wait, hold on a second. Before we try that, there's something strange about this photo. Something strange. Help me! Look, there's some sort of strange light here next to me. That's more than just a gradient. A light? Are you saying this is the culprit?
If it's shining in the dark like that, it's gotta be the Doraemon's shining moss. What else could it be?
Oh, that secret gadget that was different in the manga and movie. Oi, Giovanni, come on! It's your turn! I know you're here, open up! Bam, bam, bam! Come on, I'm really sick of the Giovanni thing. Enough complaining, just hurry up and zoom in on that light with your Tengu technology. You can't do it, can ya? Hurry it up already! Bam, bam, bam! Even the judge is taking on the role of debt collector. Ugh, it's no fair how people skilled at technology get all the work dumped on them. I'll sue you for this.
Hey, get down here. You know what I'm here for. Bam, bam.
You're supposed to do 3 bams. Eek, I know, I'll do it. That poor Tengu. But considering it's payback for public broadcast, I can't really feel sorry for her. Alright, here I go. Just what will we find? Go kitty. I really don't want any more new characters. Ah! What's the matter? Why is this man here? This man? This man! This man! It's Narikin! Who is this old ass man? What? Okay. Investigation 3. Well, chat, there you go. Court adjourned. Court has been adjourned. I don't know who that old man is, but what a wild ride. What a absolutely wild ride. Oh, man. Alright, chat. That's it. That's it for the week. So, is there only one more section left, or is there 2 more sections? Because it's investigation day, right? There's only 1 section left, but it's an investigation section. What? Well, if I can beat it next stream, then I can beat it next stream. But, chat. Shady Trial. What a game. What a magnificent game. It just always keeps you guessing. Never lets you rest. Always coming out of one side or the other. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright. Next week, chat, we'll end it. And I'm sure by the end of it, we'll all be, you know, just a little smarter for it, surely.